Hello everybody and welcome to another VoicePlay reaction on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. If you enjoy my reactions, hit subscribe. There is much more VoicePlay to come, plenty more. And today we are getting into a Moana medley. Now, I love the film. I haven't seen Moana 2 yet, but I've been told I really need to check it out. And some of you may know, some of you may not, but I actually used to work at a nursery as a sort of like forest leader, teaching toddlers how to make fires and stuff like that and climb trees. And then later on after that, I lived in Hong Kong teaching English to kids of all ages from the age of 3 to 16. And I used Moana and similar songs to teach English through the songs. So I'm very intrigued to get into this, excited to get into this, and I have a feeling it's going to kind of bring me back to those days, which were very, very happy indeed. So without further ado, let's jump into VoicePlay featuring Rachel Potter with their Moana medley.
Moana, make way, make way. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Motunui is all you need. Consider the coconut. The what? Consider its tree.
Each part of the coconut, that's all we need.
Is that Jeff? I didn't recognize him at all there. I don't think I've ever seen him without facial hair. I'm sure he looks so young. That's crazy. I love the percussion they've got going on with the beatboxing and stuff, but the style of sounds they're going for are very, very coconutty. You know what I mean? They've got a sort of bouncy pop to them that's really kind of laying down that atmosphere. And I love the tight harmonies. Very Disney, isn't it? It's just great.
Consider the coconut. The what? Consider its tree.
Each part of the coconut, that's all we need.
We make our nets from the fibers. The water is sweet inside. We use the leaves to build fires. We cook up the meat inside. The village believes in us. That's right. The village believes. The island gives us what we need, and no one leaves.
So here I'll stay. My home, my people beside me. And when I think of tomorrow, there we are.
Sorry, I'm not going to pause like too frequently because I've just realized we're only 45 seconds in. But the combination of the beatboxing and Jeff's bass is really a force to be reckoned with, isn't it? It's just such a solid like floor for the music. It gives that full band feel, and that's really being largely maintained by the two of them. And that's also being supported in the higher registers with the harmonies, which gives this rich feeling. And they're in a very clever way, kind of shifting who's taking the lead and who's kind of keeping the harmonies. So they keep that sort of mid-register always moving to match the low register of the beatbox and the bass that's always there as well. Just these little techniques that you have to do as a cappella to kind of recreate that band sound. It's no easy thing. Like, you have to very carefully arrange how it's all going to come together, because if you get it wrong, suddenly it could all fall apart. It can quite easily with a cappella. People might not realize it can suddenly go from sounding like a song that's like a band that's like a produced thing to like a cacophony or too spacious, or it's a real balancing act. I've never heard VoicePlay go wrong by an inch. They're always so tight. And as I always say about VoicePlay, the production is just, brilliant.
Lead the way. I let my people guide me. We'll build our future together. Where you are, where you are. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try.
Okay, so they've done something very interesting. Firstly, Rachel was doing a fantastic job. Great, like kind of Disney voice style she has, doesn't she? and very animated. They shifted the sort of the kind of rhythmic center there as they went into the next song, and it changed the whole feel of it and made it original again. I'm not sure if it was a slight time signature change. I think it was. I think they shifted time signature away from, I'm sure the original's in common time, but this one is like, you feel it, don't you? Because you're on a groove, and then listen to this, right? This part here.
Build our future together where you are, where you are. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try.
Is it in 3/4? I'm not sure. I need to get better at detecting time signatures by ear. It's something that's always been a weakness of mine. But it's almost as if it kind of shifts where the melody comes into more of an offbeat, and it's just kind of, you've got this constant kind of backbeat feeling going on. It's really, really, really cool. And I'm glad they're doing these things. I'm glad they're making it. I'm glad they're making it very original rather than just doing straight covers. Though I'd expect nothing less with these guys, right?
Be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls me. No one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go.
Hey! Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes, it's really me, it's Maui. Breathe it in. Breathe. I know it's a lot, the hair, the bod. When you're staring at a demigod, what can I say except welcome? For the tide, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Hey, take it away.
Kid, honestly, I could go on and on. I could explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. That was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts. Sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on the breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is the map of the victories I win. Where I've been, I make everything happen. Look at the many Maui.
Not an opportunity squandered. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I'm really seeing with this video is musically, they if there's any kind of like idea that was there in the original piece of music, they elaborate on it in their own way, you know? So like, say where Dwayne Johnson Maui is like tappity tap tap tap, you know, he kind of took that and went, well, this is this little sort of vocal percussive bit that Maui's doing, so I'm going to beatbox it, so I'm going to do more with it, you know, but also at the same time, not too much. It's a fine balance, you know. It's just, I love that the whole journey of this is so great, and I love how they're kind of shifting around the tempo, and the way they're kind of messing around with the kind of the rhythm in which the vocals are being laid down. They're being a little bit jazz with it. They're being a bit freestyle and kind of touching some of the melodies just outside rhythmically, keeping the same notes, but changing the rhythmic structure of them. And it keeps it familiar enough that everybody recognizes it and feels it. It doesn't feel like, oh, you've changed the song. It doesn't go like that. doesn't feel like that. It still feels like the song, but it kind of just makes it a bit new, makes it a little bit different. And again, don't do that too much, which they're not doing. They're just a little bit every now and then, a little line. Though I'm just going to switch the delivery of this to away from what you know it to just kind of maybe put a little pause between these two words and this one and that one, and just swing the rhythm a little bit and see what happens.
Victories I win, where I've been I make everything happen. Look at the mini Maui.
Little Maui's having trouble with his look. You little semi-demi mini guy. Ouch! What a terrible performance. Get the hook. Get it? You don't swing it like you used to, man. Yet I have to give you credit for my start and your tattoos on the outside. For just like you, I've made myself a work of art. I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too.
Before we get into the shiny, listen to what's going on here with the beat and what the three singers are doing with that beat. So they're singing these little staccato lines, but it's adding to the percussion. You know what I mean? It kind of makes it almost sound like a little digital drum pad or something. And that's what I love about VoicePlay. What they do is they'll kind of like recreate things like this. And this is what I was talking about with the clever arrangement you have to use in order to replicate a band sound or a DJ or whatever it is, you know. Just listen to this little bit here.
Mini guy. Ouch! What a terrible performance. Get the hook. Get it? You don't swing it like you used to, man. Yet I have to give you credit for my start and your tattoos on the outside. For just like you, I've made myself a work of art. I'll never hide. I can't. I'm too shiny. Watch me dazzle like a diamond in the rough. Strut my stuff is so shiny. Send your armies, but they'll never be enough. My shell's too tough. Mountain man, you can try, but you can't expect a demigod to beat a decapod. Look it up. You will die. Now it's time for me to take apart your aching heart. You'll never be quite as shiny. You wish you were nice and shiny.
I have crossed the horizon to find you. I know your name. They may have stolen the heart from inside you, but this does not define you. This is not who you are. You know who you are. See her.
Ooh. This is very, very good. Going back a little bit, the Shiny song, I think that Jeff did a really, really good job of that. And I like how he kind of made his singing style. He sort of replicated, who's the singer? Is it Jermaine Clement? I know him from Flight of the Conchords. And he's from New Zealand, and he has a very unique voice. He's also a bass himself, not as bassy as Jeff. But Jeff really kind of took that sound and like recreated the character that Jermaine had created there vocally, and he sort of became him. You know what I mean? It was really, really cool. And that whole section there, they were making a sort of organic vocoder. If you've ever listened to Imogen Heap, Hide and Seek, if you listen to that song, the whole thing is just her voice with like a vocoder around it, where it's taken and just like a big harmonizer basically. But they've kind of done that naturally, and you get this really otherworldly sound from it.
You know who you are. See her light up the night in the sea. She calls me. And yes, I know that I can't go. There's a moon in the sky and the wind is
Yeah.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching our version of MOANA. We hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun shooting on the beach with our good friend, Miss Rachel Potter.
Hello. Thanks for having me back, guys.
Our pleasure. Her information is going to be right below in the description. Check us out everywhere as well.
Consider our Patreon.
The what? Thanks y'all. See you later.
Bye.
Love it. That was so cool. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that whole thing. That was one of my favorites from VoicePlay. I really enjoy their Disney stuff. I loved Be Prepared as well. Let me know in the comments which VoicePlay song you reckon I should listen to next. What do you think I would like? I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I really want to get into a lot more. I'm also doing reactions to Jeff on here as well. I've done a few of his songs already. His Folsom Prison Blues, Wicked Game. Amazing, amazing stuff. If you enjoy my reactions, hit the subscribe button, and following in VoicePlay's footsteps, I also have a Patreon that I have just started, and on that Patreon are all of my videos and more, lots more videos, all ad-free, and there is an entry tier that gives you access to all of those videos, all of that content for just $1 a month. So I'm going to put that link in the comments below, and I also have a buy me a coffee if you'd like to make a request or anything like that. But yeah, I hope to see you in the community, and as always, everybody, take care of yourselves. Peace and love.